I'm done. Okay, so we're gonna do movies today, since I'm all done with posters for a while. So we got Total Recall theatrical cut and Planet of the Apes as well. So this is from 2001, this is from 2012. I actually thought this was a lot older, like 2009 or something. I didn't realize it was only 7 years old, and this is 18 years old, so, you know. Got the cover of this, Tim Burton film. I watched it last night, well, this morning, finished it. There's none of the special features that were in this isn't the special edition, this is the re-release of it that came out. So, yeah. Whoa, there we go, 2001. So, this movie, it's good, but I think to me, it would have done better if it was rated R instead of PG-13. If it had been rated R and expanded on more, it would have been hella better. And as for that ending that everybody is so pissed about, did you see the chronometer in the corner of the screen where it was counting backwards in time? So when Leo crash landed, it was in the year 21 something. So I would say that, and the statue of Thade and Lincoln's memorial, well, Thade's memorial, that was one of Thade's. It was either one of two things. It was either an alternate universe, or it was a distant relative. It was a relative. It was one of his distant relatives of Thade that was memorialized. So that's how you explain that ending. And that's with, oh, you're full of shit. It's not right. So I did enjoy this movie. What I didn't know was that was Tim Roth. Yeah, Thade was played by Tim Roth. I did not realize that shit. I mean, that was some cool shit to see that. So this is a really good all-star cast. And it did pretty well in theaters, surprisingly, because I thought it would have made more. I thought, because everybody said it was so bad and shit, and I'm like, how is it bad? Well, this is a spectacular film. It's just, it sucks PG-13. If it was rated R with expansion, it'd be a hell of a lot better. It would have been a lot nicer that way and would have, gone further. I like this remake, but not enough to want to own it. So, yeah. Usually I want to own everything I watch, but some of them I enjoy just to enjoy, not always want to buy them and whatnot. So, that's how I feel about Planet of the Apes by Tim Burton. So, moving on. Total Recall reboot. This is fucking phenomenal. I actually just bought the Steelbook edition off of eBay, so that'll be here sometime next week. So, yeah, this theatrical cut, it's phenomenal, but I'm getting the Steelbook, which has the extended director's cut. So, yeah, this was phenomenal. This is a damn good movie, better than the original. Literally, like, I remember the original, didn't care much for it. Like, it's okay, but not enough. And this doesn't even have any deleted scenes or anything, so it's just a clear cut version. And even as a standalone theatrical cut, this is still good. Very, very good. It is great story, great reboot, excellent cast. Just, non-stop fun, start to finish. I love this thing. So damn good. Highly recommend this. I recommend this too, but not as highly, because I know some people don't like it. But, with the explanation of the confusing ending, maybe you can go back and rewatch it and try and apply what I said to it. Because it does make a lot of sense. Because the chronometer shows it, counting backwards, not forwards. And he went into I'm guessing a wormhole. So he might have went into an alternate universe where, Thade is remembered, Or it might just be an alternate universe, or he went into the same universe, just back in time to one of Thade's relatives. So, who knows? This kept me hooked. Both of these kept me hooked. This one kind of, I don't know, there are parts in this where you can see where it should have been expanded on, and there are deleted scenes for this. I don't know if I'm buying this yet, so I'm going to wait a little while longer, because I think it needs to mature a little more before I feel like spending money on it. But this, I'm definitely buying. I already bought it, so it's done, said and done, so I'll do a review on the extended cut and let you know how I feel about that. But right now, straight up 10, 8.2 out of 10. Because it's good, and alright, so as PG-13, it is a hard PG-13. I'll give it that. I will give it that much. Because, you know, it shows... It went with the less is more strategy. Even though it's a 2-hour film, they could have put a hell of a lot more into it. You know, it's dark. It's frightening. Because when you think about it psychologically, the shit is really dark. But if you're the type that has to overanalyze every fucking detail about a film, then yeah, you're just going to dismiss everything I say. So that's cool. You know, that's your opinion. That's how you roll. I don't mind that. That's cool. But, you know, it does take away from the viewing experience. So for, yeah, like this, hard PG-13, but better as R. So I'm going to recommend it to my friends. Recommend it to you? Yeah. If you like Tim Burton films, this is for you. Because Tim Burton he's unique with his work. And, you know, that's something I respect, is that, you know, he makes his work unique and he's well respected. If you're not into Tim Burton, this ain't for you. If you are a Len Wiseman fan, this is for you because he directed this and whatnot. If you're not into Colin Farrell, Kate Beckinsale, Jessica Biel, or Mark Wahlberg, Mark Wahlberg. God damn, these aren't for you. If you are into sci-fi films, this is for you. If you're a hardcore sci-fi fan and you're nitpicky about certain films like these aren't for you. If you are a newcomer to sci-fi and you want to try something new, I highly recommend these. You know, try them at your own disposal. You know, try them whenever you want. See how you like them. See how you feel. I would recommend getting the extended cut of this because it's going to have more to it. You know, I bought it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And since this is a reboot, I also recommend watching the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger and, you know, compare and contrast, see how you feel about both of them. If you're not into reboots, these aren't for you. If you don't like the idea of apes taking over and you think they should be enslaved and shit, this isn't for you. If you can't handle, I don't know. It's all on what you don't like and don't like. I also like the side of that. That's cool. I don't think this has anything cool. No, it's just his head. There's the scene. Oh, discs. Beautiful discs. And this literally says original film on it, so you know it's the theatrical cut. Yep. So, you know, if you just like to binge watch whatever, these are for you. You know, they are fun. They're fast paced. They don't, you know, drop at any. Well, this one slows up now and then for whatever. So, you know, it's all about pace. But there was a lot of light, and I mean light, exploration into how the apes are and whatnot. And I've never watched the original Planet of the Apes because it it's not something that I like, even though I know it's iconic and called classic. It's not something that I want to watch. You know, I've watched the reboot the reboot trilogy that came out. I love that. That was fucking phenomenal. It's good shit. So, yeah. And also, if you like films where the actors or actresses speak in their native tongue, this is for you, because Kate actually speaks in her English tone instead of Americanized tone, which is nice. It's rare, like it's one of those things that I don't like the Americanized accent, because that shit gets annoying after a while. I'm like, if I hear your native tone, your native tongue, I'm hooked on that, and I want to hear you talking your native tone. I can't stand, like they go, "Hey, I'm from England." Oh, I'm gonna go to American right now. I have to go American for this role, and then they do an interview. It's like, oh yeah, it was a bloody good time. I had a great fucking time making this film. It was beautiful. It was amazing. I couldn't believe I got the chance to do this. Once I had the script in my hands, I knew I wanted to be part of this. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. It's crazy. So, that was these two. And, yeah. I guess I'm done for the day, because there ain't much else to do. I might do something else. Maybe. I don't know. Stay tuned. Find out.